What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some more news concerning Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. This is something that I wanted to counterpunch for a couple days now, but Tyson Fury does react to taking Dillian Whyte's place as Deontay Wilder's mandatory challenger. And Tyson Fury believes that the WBO owes him a belt from the previous robbery anyway. And this is what he had to say. He says that the fight was already signed. The mandatories and all that doesn't mean anything to me because I'm the lineal champion, the heavyweight champion of the world. You get more money as a mandatory, but obviously the split has nothing to do with what I'll be getting as lineal champion anyway. It's just a thing they do. These organizations, I'm sure they've got their reasons why, and we all know why. Ooh, subliminal. Leave you hanging. Tyson Fury's pretty much saying that the WBC's corrupt. Tyson Fury's saying that, hey, you know what? This fight was already signed and delivered. It had nothing to do with the WBC ordering anything because remember, when the WBC ordered Tyson Fury to fight Deontay Wilder, did that fight happen? No. Even after a couple scratch times after they pushed the deadline, then they pushed the deadline again, then they pushed the deadline indefinitely. Remember that? Tyson Fury still signed with ESPN and told them where to go. Remember that? Now they're still fighting, but that had nothing to do with the WBC. The WBC had nothing to do with that. They didn't make anything happen. In fact, he punked the WBC, signed with ESPN, then counter-offered a deal with Deontay Wilder. People forget that. Okay? And Tyson Fury did throw this in the hat. Hey, they owe me for robbing me anyway. So he's insinuating that the WBC robbed him and then turned around and tried to mandate a fight, maybe to get more money or whatever. I don't know. Maybe to make a bigger fight. I'm not sure. However, okay, Tyson Fury says that they've got their reasons why, and we all know why. So we can only speculate that they didn't want Dillian Whyte to be that guy, that he fought so much and so hard to get to that point, to be facing Deontay Wilder for. You know, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. He was the number one contender for fucking ever. Right? And I think I know why. Me counterpunching that the WBC did not want Dillian Whyte to be that guy because he is like Juan Manuel Marquez. He is one of those guys that he is not the most popular fighter. Yes, he's famous or he's popular in the UK, but only in the UK. He hasn't fought in the Americas, but he is a good fighter. And when you have good fighters can cause upsets. Okay? And then again, you can't control Dillian Whyte. Why do we know that? Because Dillian Whyte has already spoke up against the WBC. He's already said, you know what? The WBC's full of shit. They're corrupt. They're doing the wrong things. They're not treating me right. You know, I need to take the WBC to court. Remember that? That's what Dillian Whyte has proposed and said and came out of his own mouth. So do you think the WBC wants someone that they can't control, that will speak up against them? No, they don't want anything like that. They don't want anybody like that. They want somebody like Deontay Wilder that will go along with whatever they say. Okay, that's what my belief is. On top of that, you know, you have Matchroom and DAZN and all that stuff, and it might be vested interest with other higher networks, and you know, people have favoritism and they're friends with other people. You know, we don't know. You know Mauricio Suleiman might be real tight with Steven Espinosa. That, you know, they might have a pact going on. We don't know. But according to Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, he said we all know why. So those are one of the speculated reasons that I can come up with, that I can counterpunch on why that they just decided to make Tyson Fury the mandatory challenger, or the what was it called? He was the eliminator, right? He was the guy. So they made Dillian Whyte wait longer. Okay, so that's what it is with this guy. And you know, and it's funny on if the Gypsy King, you know, I'm reading this here. Oh, wow. Wait a minute, guys. The Gypsy King also had this to say. He says, I think they've made a great decision. Whatever it means for them, great. But for me, it's not going to change my position, not going to make me any more money, not going to do anything. He also said this, not unless they give Wilder this new belt, the new franchise champion, move him to that and make me WBC champion. I'm not sure what's going on because they've done it recently to Lomachenko, Canelo, and the other kid has become a world champion, Devin Haney, and also Jermall Charlo. They gave it to them, so hopefully they'll give it to me, give me one too. They owe me a WBC belt from LA the last time anyway, so it'll be nice for them to send it to me in the post. Thank you. Oh, wow. So this changes it all. So what Gypsy King is saying is, yeah, they owe him because they robbed him before, so they might as well give that franchise belt to Deontay Wilder and give me the regular WBC title. But it won't change my position anyway. And I don't see the WBC doing that. Why? Because for one, if the WBC does that, they have to wait till after that fight is performed to do whatever. You know, because if Tyson Fury wins, they'll probably offer Tyson Fury the franchise belt. So this is what I'm thinking. If Tyson Fury is willing to take the WBC belt, he's willing to take the franchise champion belt. If he's confident that he's going to win February 22nd, right? Because if he's asking just for a particular belt and you give me a belt, since they have already made him the eliminator, right? And they've made him the mandatory, so that is what it is. So he's asking for a belt in exchange. He wants to be like Jermall and Haney. That's what he wants. And then so Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder said, I don't want the franchise belt. Okay? I don't want the franchise belt. So, hey, give it to someone else. Well, if that's the case, they might give it to Tyson Fury if Tyson Fury beats Deontay Wilder. You know, and Tyson Fury's already, think about it. It makes perfect sense to me and for him too in his position. Why? Because Tyson Fury already claims to be the lineal champion. If he gets the franchise belt, that's something that he will hold on like a badge of honor because he's done that to the lineal stage, you know, on this lineal stuff. So, yeah, he would be glad to take that franchise belt. So, guys, just giving you a heads up. Don't be surprised if Tyson Fury outboxes Deontay Wilder, beats Deontay Wilder. He will be the one that accepts the franchise champion belt. So you guys have heard it here first. So you guys tell me what you think about Tyson Fury's comments. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.